Okie dokie. So, this is going to be real close to the final stretch here, folks. We are going to be going to a couple of the final zones today. Not to the last zone, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We got quite a checklist of things to do, because now we actually have to start paying attention to the story. Okay, because Below Zero is about to come out, and that's a thing. But before we go, we're going to take one last look around the base. I have made a bunch of upgrades off screen. First off, there have been a lot of hatches in my Predator tank, so we'll go say hello to some of them. Okay. So now we can get up-close looks at all of these critters. We can get a nice up-close on these crashers, sand sharks. As you can see, once they're in the alien containment, they are non-hostile. Stalkers, and I found mesmer eggs, so I can get an up-close look at the mesmers here. Oh, and a bone shark. Man, fuck you. Mesmers, that's this guy right here. What they'll do is they'll open up and they'll start flashing, and their head splits open sideways, and this big spike just smacks you in the face. It's very rude. And when they're doing the hypnotist thing, they can actually take control of your character and manually move you back towards them. And if you're in your vehicle, the PDA will be like, reports suggest you should disembark your vehicle. You know, shit like that. Added more windows. Damn it, I went up instead of down. Added more windows, especially at these terminus points. Really isn't any upgrade in there. Okay. No real upgrades here. Added a little bit of cosmetic stuff, like these plants. More windows. I just like seeing what I'm doing. And we have our herbivore tank over here, which is full of spadefish, because they reproduce very quickly. But we also found the cuttlefish, which I didn't realize we even picked up the egg. So no, one of the eggs is going to be where we're going today, but the other egg, I have no earthly idea where I found it. There he is. There's the cuttlefish. So if you take the cuttlefish outside, you can actually train him and get him to do tricks and follow you around and have grand old adventures together with him. But there's only 2 in the game, and they don't reproduce. So if they die, they're dead. But they are adorable. They got these really emotive faces. If this fucking gas pod will get out of my way. No, shoo. You're the ugly one. I want the cute one. Yeah, you can see these, like, really... fine. Really emotive faces on these little guys. Really easy to attach to. And right. The fucking gas pods. Get out of the way. Probably gonna burn the gas pods at some point. Or just let them outside. Eat all the spadefish. Might do a tank of nothing but jelly rays, because they look really good. Beyond that, not much of a change to the base here. No functional change. Because we're really... Aside from getting a nuclear reactor, there really isn't a lot to do with the base. And I believe I've already... Is the prawn suit in its bay? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna load up into the prawn suit and then head out into...
Captain.
Yeah. And into the Cyclops. So I've already packed the Cyclops for this big grand old adventure that we're about to go on. This is gonna be the last time we're gonna see our base for quite a while now. Because we're getting ready to go into the deep, dark depths of this planet. We're going to go through the planet core.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alrighty, so let's go on our grand adventure.
Powering up.
Okay, first things first. Where's the Aurora? Alright. So we're going to keep to the surface. We're going to go find life pod number 4. Because life pod number 4, turns out we ignored it on our first trip to the Aurora, and that does have something I do want in it. So I'm gonna have to backpedal again on an opinion I used to have about this game. I used to not bother with the creature decoys, but I figured I have the bits for them. I might as well give them a try, especially with some of the more dangerous places we're going to be going to. You all saw that, right? That was a flying fucking bone shark. So yep, there's a bone shark and a fucking, what? Where did you come from? This is not the biome for a bone shark. Okay, so we should be steering very clear of where the Reapers are, because a lot of Reapers hang out back there. I'm not seeing them. And one Reaper hangs out over there, but where we're heading shouldn't have any Reapers. So we should be fine in that regard. We'll also hear them coming long before we see them. And I don't hear them. But what we are looking for is life pod number 4, which we should be able to see from the surface. Life pod number 4 crashed relatively close to where the Aurora landed, but it landed upside down. Yeah, because now we're heading into the crash zone. There it is. So the crash zone does have sand sharks, and I think bone sharks in relative abundance. It used to be Reapers would kind of be everywhere in this zone, but they changed it, so now they only really appear over there. Oh, and I also added the sonar. Let's go a little deeper down so we can actually see the effect of the sonar. Yeah, that's very useful in absolute darkness. Alrighty. Let's go to life pod number 4 and get what we need out of there. Alrighty. Can I enter from here? No. Climb up onto. Where does it have a hole in it? Life pod 4 have a big old. Yep, it's got a big old hole in it. Alrighty. So there's what I needed. Or not. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. I do get their PDA. Okay.
Integrating new
So,
PDA data.
where is my submarine? There it is. Alrighty. So, that was life pod 4. Good talk. Okay. Apparently I already had what I needed there. So now we're going to head to life pod, good old life pod 17. And I also found out that is not the sound of stalkers grabbing my cameras, because I moved all of my cameras into my inventory and I'm still picking up that noise. So I don't know what that sound is. It is very annoying though. But actually, while we're here, we were at life pod 4. We're heading to 17. Let's get back into the safe shallows, because now we're here, and use that to navigate. So there's my house. There's my normal life pod. So we're heading in the right direction for where I want to go. We'll go to the Grand Reef wreck first. The Grand Reef is very pretty, but it is full of very dangerous things. Alright, so where are... Okay, this should be the safe shallows drop-off point. And I should be heading south... No, I'm heading due west. It's actually like the least efficient way of getting to the point I'm going to. Damn it, damn it, damn it all. Yeah, if we actually... Okay. If we head towards the proposed Degassi habitat, that might actually lead us to where we want to go. And going through the safe shallows in the Cyclops is actually pretty dangerous because of how shallow it is. Very easy to run into reefs and shit. Proposed Degassi habitat. So what we want to do is we want to follow the safe shallows on a relatively normal course here. Okay. Yeah, it's me just scraping along. That's fine. At this depth, that's not going to do much, if any, damage. Yeah, it's me just bumping that. So, basically want to follow along here, kind of skirting the edge of this kelp forest. If we do that, we should... Okay, yeah. Here's where I normally build my base if... No, not quite. So around here somewhere, there should be a... Now I'm heading north. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? Life pod 13. Life pod 17. Where the fuck am I? I'm super lost. Okay, let's head due south from here. Okay. So there is... Did I see something else flying? Okay. Okay, I got flip turned upside down. Should be a little further along here, because yeah, this is skirting... Okay, I know where I am now. So where I want to build my where I built my base in my previous file is over this way. God, navigation in this game is so fucked. Alrighty. Because yeah, that's the grassy plateau. I want to come at this at the right angle, because otherwise we end up in the crag zone, which is fine. Nothing wrong with the crag zone. But around here, let's see here. Now I'm go a little further this way. Because in the safe shallows here, there should be... I think this is it right here. Yes. So this is typically where I like to build my base. I think I built my base around these outrocks here. But you do get this very convenient heat source. And you're close to both... Yeah, and it's very easy to wander over there, let me tell you what. Alright, you're close to the floating island and to the Grand Reef. So, if we head this way, we should hit the Grand Reef pretty quickly here. And also a relatively safe approach on the first wreck that's there. And that's where we're heading to right now. So the Grand Reef is very pretty, but it does have warpers, and it does have 2 Ghost Leviathans in it. 2 of them! Ghost Leviathans are very big and very scurry. Not as scary as Reapers when you're in the prawn suit, because they don't deal too much damage. Okay. Ping. So yeah. You can go into this camera mode. Gives you the ability to see a lot clearer, a lot better idea of what you're doing, where you're going, and what's nearby. Did I see movement down there? No, just how that goes. Downside is this does eat up a relatively fast amount of energy, so it's not a good idea to do it constantly. But it is very good for telling when Leviathans are coming, because it will pick up Leviathans. But see, yeah, I'm burning through... Picks up everything, actually. Okay.
Engine power.
So if you power down your engines, things will not be attracted to your ship and will not attack you. You can also, on your radar here, if you see a yellow blip, that means there's a Leviathan in the area and you can avoid it. But we don't have to worry about any of that right now. Ooh, and I'm getting dehydrated. So... Oh, the lag. So let's rehydrate myself. Let's grab plenty of these lantern fruits here. Let's not have my headphones fall off my head. Alright, technical difficulties on that one. Get nice and full, nice big belly. Save because I'm a coward. Alright. I am way higher up than I was anticipating. Yep, that is actually problematically high. I need to fix that. Otherwise it's going to be very difficult to get my prawn suit back in. When you're doing the Cyclops, I mean the sea moth, it doesn't matter nearly as much, but with the prawn suit, yeah, it really does matter how high up you are. Turn that engine back on. Ooh, that looks spooky. Alright. Here should be good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any signs of warpers, which is what I'm concerned about. I hit... Wow, that spadefish just ate shit and died really quick. This is fine.
Engine powering down.
Okay. I actually really like the look of the Grand Reef. I just like it a lot better when I no longer have to worry about warpers. Also rubies down here, so this is another good place to go get rubies. Alrighty, but... Is that what I'm looking for? I think that's... Yeah, right there. And did I... Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Okay. Haha. Terrifying. I think the part that really scares a lot of people about the deep ocean is the lack of visibility, because, like, Cthulhu could be, like, 50 feet out there and you'd never fucking know it. Anyway, let's get the scanner, because that's what I need. Come on. Scanner and laser cutter, knife. Why was I sinking there? Ah, I'm going mad. Can't tell if it's bacteria or the isolation. Okay. Now we head back. There's my prawn suit. Okay. So we wanted hill. Here is the drill arm. Do need that for progression. That is one of the... Let's see if we can't find any more of those pieces. So the drill arm is probably what I use the most as the default arm. It does an okay amount of damage. I actually don't know if it does more than the punches. It just feels nice. And when something is coming, you just drill them in the face like, no, get out. I feel like that sends a bigger message than just punching them. Okay. Oh, and we will need a piece of this. I might as well get plenty. Okay. Yeah. We'll need that for later. But for now, we are looking for more prawn suit drill arms. Which might be in the wreck. I can never have too much quartz. Alright. You guys give a shout if you see more rubies, because I need a couple more of those. Not too many. Haha, I say as if any. You guys hear that? Should be really far away from either of the ghost patrol paths. And I'm not going to show the ghosts here, because we're going to be going to the Lost River, and it's more or less impossible to fully avoid the ghosts down there. So don't worry, you're going to see ghost leviathans. Like, the ghost and the sea dragon are more or less impossible to miss. Okay, that's the blueprint. Oh, I only need 2 fragments. Sweet! Okay, well, I got that. Which means once we build our next base, we'll be able to finally get the drill arm. Until then... while I'm here, might as well.